Hey, it's Juan. Welcome to the October issue of your VMSA Sit Rep. We are here in Roslyn, the 10th floor honor wall, with one of the coolest and most intriguing colleagues you're ever going to cross paths with. Kenta Akioki is a consultant in our LA office on the commercial side. He also just happens to be a Navy SEAL, still drilling as a reservist, and a master level musician who studied clarinet for 8 years, including having a master's from Yale. Where do we find such men? Kenta, thanks for joining me and sharing your story with us and educating the rest of the firm. You were born in Japan.
Yeah.
Came to the States as a young boy. Your family moved back and forth a couple times, but you grew up in the Bay Area, and then you were focused on music like a laser beam.
Yeah, that's for as long as I can remember. I loved classical music and had a really great teacher that I stuck with, and yeah, I just practiced a lot. Yeah.
This isn't top one party rock and roll. This is serious, complex music, and it led you to study for 6 years at the University of Indiana,
Yeah.
and then complete a master's at Yale. But somewhere along that course, you watched the Bin Laden raid. We had the second big push into Iraq, and you felt a calling.
Yeah,
Speak to that if you would.
Well, I think, yeah, when I was 24, I got my American citizenship, and it was also around the time when I was thinking of what I wanted to do in my life. Do I want to still play clarinet, or do I want to branch out and experience new things? And I thought to myself that I would regret it if I didn't serve in the military. And so, yeah, I signed up. Picked what kind of profession I wanted to have in the military, and I just went forward.
Now, Kenta, you're lowballing it in that there's serving in the military, and then there's taking on what most would agree is, by consensus, one of, if the not most challenging training tracks in the United States military, to be a U.S. Navy SEAL. You'd been an athlete, you were a soccer player growing up, but when you got serious about this, you sought out a SEAL alumni, and he put you on a training regimen to be ready for boats.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that experience, what you did to get ready.
Well, I think one of the most important things is to always have a mentor, and I was just very lucky to have this retired Navy SEAL who had a program preparing students to go to BUD/S, and so I committed to his program for a year and a half, and he set me on the right path. Because all this time before, like, I was living in a practice room, wasn't very physically active, so it took a long time for me to transition and prepare my mind and my body for those challenges.
You get ready, you prepare, you go to Naval Aviation Candidate School in Newport, and Ensign Akioga reports to San Diego to BUD/S. And you got through first pass.
Lucky, yeah.
Which is not how it's typically done, but you've got your trident, you served, you did a couple deployments, Global War on Terror in Africa, Europe, and then you're ready to transition from active duty. Went through the Hire Heroes program, and that's how you got to the look.
Yeah.
You worked with Leah Jones, and the program worked exactly like I was supposed to.
Yeah.
But you continue to drill as a reservist. So by day, you're working on the SAP deployment package with Lockheed Martin project, and maybe once a month you're out there making what do they call them? Sugar cookies on the beach in Coronado.
We try not to. That's when we're in trouble. But, yeah.
Okay, it's awesome. And look, nobody goes through an experience like that without family support and with a spouse who sounds like she's got an incredible career herself, including, you shared this with me, while you were going through BUD/S in Coronado, she was in Guinea as a Peace Corps volunteer.
Yeah, she was for 2 years, and I think it helped a lot. She was very supportive of what I was doing. I was very supportive of what she was doing at the time. But yeah, she's very adventurous.
What a power couple. Kenta, thanks for sharing your story. It's an inspiration. I'd invite you to play with Top One, but you're way, way better than us. Close with this. What is a current Navy SEAL working at Deloitte? What's your PT? What's your fitness regimen?
Man, right now I love jiu-jitsu, so yeah, I stick with like a gym that I really love back home, and I go to the gym whenever I have free time. So that's my PT regimen.
Kenta, hey, thanks for sharing your story. It's an awesome one. You know, the draw to military service, the people who hear it, they come from all walks of life, and Kenta's an incredible example. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.